Hi, I'm Cashmore. I'm a disability swimmer. I started swimming at the age of 6, but just at a local level. I used to live in Dubai. Having a pool outside my house meant that I pretty much was in the pool every day. And it was about the age of 9 when a little girl stood next to me when I was waiting to race. She goes, "Well, how can you swim? You've only got one arm." And this moment really annoyed me, and I was just like, actually, I can do anything. And I remember I got in the pool and I beat her, and I was just like, wow, that's a pretty satisfying feeling. And I think that was the moment that I realised that I wanted to be a Paralympian and I wanted to be a Paralympic champion. So I started competitively swimming at 12, and then actually at the age of 16 I was on my way to the Athens Paralympic Games, which my first major international competition, kind of thrown in at the deep end a little bit. After Athens, things started to go a little rocky and a little bit downhill. I got glandular fever, which really knocked me back. Rather than being the one that was always being chased, I started to be the one that was doing the chasing. And mentally that was obviously quite disheartening. And then just leading into Beijing actually, at the trials I swam terribly. What should have been an easy job turned out to be not quite so easy, and I just scraped within the time. I then went for more blood tests and it turned out that I had anemia. So another knock to the system, but I suppose those challenges are the things that make you stronger as an athlete, and those are the things that you need to overcome. So my training, I get up at 4:20 in the morning. Well, actually 4:21, that extra minute in bed makes all the difference. So I train for 2 hours and then generally go back for a little nap, and then back into the gym, and then again back in the pool from 4:30 till 6:30 or 7, so for another 2.5 hours. So it works out at approximately a total of 18 hours a week, 9 sessions, and then also 2 to 3 gym sessions a week. Now I've decided, because I've just finished my university, to have a year where I focus on swimming, but it's not my life. I need to go out and meet up with friends. I work for the Jane Tomlinson Appeal 1 day a week, and then I go out and do public speaking and things like that, just to kind of keep yourself a little bit busier. The 100-metre breaststroke, that's my main event, but I do 200 IM and freestyle events. In Athens I got 2 bronzes, and in Beijing I got 1 bronze. So my hope is really to just better that. Being my 3rd Games, hopefully it'll be my most successful. The Paralympics and Olympics being in London is absolutely fantastic. Having a home crowd will be incredible. I remember being in China, and as soon as a Chinese man or woman raced, and just literally the roof lifted off, it was electric. So I can't wait for that. I think it puts a lot more pressure on the British athletes, but then also there's a lot more support for us, a lot more people showing interest, especially in the Paralympics, because before we've kind of been second best, and it's about time that we're actually coming up and being on an equal playing field to the able-bodied athletes. My parents have been really inspirational, and my sisters, they've been the ones that have always been there supporting me. Even when things have not been going so well, they've been there behind me. Just being there to give you a hug at the end of your race if things don't go well, and they don't care if you do well or if you do badly, because to them, they love you for who you are. The John Charles Centre is an incredible facility. I moved up to Leeds purely for the training facilities and the university. To have a great university and a great facility, both really close to each other, is perfect. You don't get many 50-metre pools like this around the country, so it's a fantastic place to train. Sponsorship is really tough to get as a Paralympic athlete. It's getting better, but unfortunately it's not quite on an equal playing field to the able-bodied athletes, so us being at the same level don't quite receive the same attention, which is a shame. You don't realise quite how expensive swimming is. People always think, oh, you know, it doesn't cost much to go down to the pool. But if you think each time you have to buy a racing suit, that's £350. Now they only last 4 or 5 times. Sport is an absolutely fantastic thing to be involved in. Like, I've met some of my best friends through sport, and I've been able to travel all over the world. And not just, you know, getting to the top level of sport. I think just being involved and being involved with a team, you learn so many things about yourself and you learn so many life skills. I think it's really important for people to get involved as well for health reasons. So anything is possible.